Tim, thank you for coming back on the show.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
Always great to have you. It was a bit of a rocky minute there with your loan situation, but you got it all sorted. Tell me what happened in the end.
Yeah, it was tense for a little bit, but the nice thing is that we were both striving for the same thing. The U.S. government and Lithium Americas, we both wanted to get this project going. We were both committed to it. Our loan, which is a large loan, $2.3 billion, it comes from the Department of Energy, from the Loan Program Office. And we worked on that loan over several years, and built into the structure of that loan was a re-amortization before we start drawing on the loan. So we needed to review the numbers and figure out that schedule for how we would pay it back. I think it's really important to stress, this is a loan that we have to pay back. Nobody's given us the money.
Not a grant, yeah, it's a loan. Yeah.
So that schedule got rejiggered in the process, and it benefits us. But we needed to make sure that the U.S. taxpayer benefits as well in this. And so the solution was to give the U.S. government a piece of the company. And it's a complete win-win for everybody. So now we have an amazingly strong, committed partner. We've got a couple amazingly strong partners. Now we have the U.S. government, we've got General Motors back in this project, and we're just built for success, and we're moving forward.
So when you add the federal government as a stakeholder in a private venture, does that put any kind of changes or restrictions or rules on how it can run, or is it moving forward exactly as it was before?
Yeah, moving forward exactly as it was. We're the managing company, Lithium Americas is, and none of that changed. The governance of our company didn't change. We're running the show.
Okay, so then the loan back on track, and that means that construction is able to resume. So what's happening out there?
Yeah, and construction didn't stop. Because we have other partners like General Motors and our shareholders, we've had resources to get us going. Like you mentioned, we started in 2023, but we need this loan to continue going. So nothing stopped. We're still on schedule. We're going to be in production at the end of 2027. Today, if you come out and see it, we've got about 600 people on site now building. All the foundations of our processing facilities are done. We're pouring concrete, and there's steel coming up, so we're now going vertical, and it's just a really exciting time.
Man, I haven't been out there since I covered it right after you first broke ground. Back then there wasn't a whole lot to see. Wild to think about it going vertical. Now it feels like it hasn't been that much time.
No.
But 600 people,
yeah,
that'd do it.
It's amazingly different from when you came out and saw us. We're moving fast, we're moving safely, and committed to getting this job done on budget, on time, and putting a really meaningful amount of lithium into our economy and into production.
It is an immense amount of work and time getting a mine project off the ground from conception to functionality. Just getting a little bit of a peek behind the curtain has been mind-blowing how many stages of permitting and inspections and litigation and all of it that's happened. And some of that still continued even to this year. You know, you had another water rights issue with a rancher in Nevada. Is that all sorted out now?
Yes, we've come to a resolution with that rancher, and both parties are happy. We're moving forward. Our water is not going to impact any of our neighbors. We're a very low water user. We're using the same amount of water that was previously used growing alfalfa, and we've just changed the location of where that water is being pumped. And we needed to make sure that we don't impact anybody in doing that, and we aren't. So we're very proud of that, and we're moving forward.
How did you get that settled?
We had to make sure that there weren't any impacts, and we had to make sure that we met the needs of that rancher, and that's what we did. That the actual specifics of that arrangement are confidential.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering. So it's
Beating
a
around the bush.
settlement outside of the lawsuits got dropped.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what's next on the horizon?
Build. We're going to build. We've also built a housing facility in Winnemucca because Winnemucca is a small place. It's a town of 9,000 people, and when we're at our peak of construction, we're going to have 2,000 workers. We have 600 today, but we're just ramping up. It's going to triple with time, and so we need beds for all these workers to sleep in. And we built that facility. It's open today, or at least a portion of it is open today. People are living there today. So we'll keep building that out. We're going to build a rail facility in Winnemucca because we're going to bring in a lot of reagents, materials that we need to process lithium. We'll bring it in by rail, transfer it onto truck in Winnemucca. So that project is going to move forward. We're building a school in Orvada, and we broke ground on that a couple months ago, and so we're excited about that project. So we've got a lot going on, and in addition, we're building Thacker Pass. And a lot of times people think, well, okay, how hard can it be to build a mine? It's just a mine. You just dig up and process your ore. But the key word there is processing. We're really a chemical manufacturing company, and so we're building all of the facilities that it takes to get that ore and turn it into a battery-grade lithium chemical, and it all be done at Thacker Pass. And that's a process that traditionally happens all over the world, and predominantly in China, and we're onshoring it to the United States, to northern Nevada, Humboldt County, and we're very proud of that.
Yeah, a big reason why there's been so much bipartisan buy-in to this project, because this is our first real domestic supply that we've had since, I guess there's the Albemarle one.
Yeah.
Also in Nevada. Not a lot of lithium that we have coming out of the U.S.
No, Albemarle's a big company, but they produce lithium all over the world. Their U.S. footprint isn't that large. It's good for us, but we're gonna, in our first phase of construction, we're gonna increase that by 8 to 10 times of output, and then we're gonna scale from there. So it's a big resource. We've got vision to make it one of the world's leading producers.
What's the message to people, especially those in Winnemucca, who are really being impacted by this massive influx in people buying up houses, using up all the rentals, all the hotel rooms? I mean, it's been jam-packed there for a while now. What's the message to those who are, concerned about that?
Yeah, it's a delicate balance because there's a desire to generate economic opportunity. That's a community that wants economic growth. But if you tip it too far, you really put a strain on the community, and that's across the board. It's a strain on the education system, healthcare, public safety, and housing at the very top of that list. And so we've taken great care to make sure we've addressed the housing issue. We're working with law enforcement. We're working with the healthcare system so that they're prepared and can scale their resources to match the growing community.
Okay. Well, we've seen lithium prices drop a lot since they peaked in 2022. I know we talked about this, how you kind of expected them to do that a little bit, but it's a big drop, like almost 90% since then. Any concern about lithium prices and the viability of your business model? Yeah,
sure. It's a really volatile, young industry. The beauty of our project is that we have a very, very low operating cost. And so today at the bottom, when lithium prices bottomed out, or at least we presume they bottomed out, we still had a really nice margin of profit there. We do think we've hit the bottom and that prices are coming up. It's a hard thing to track because, like in the gold industry, there's one market. You can go and see in real time what is gold trading for today. Contracts with lithium are done privately, and so to get an aggregated number of what is today's real price is tough to do. But we have our customer. Our customer predominantly is General Motors. We've negotiated a pricing regimen with them, and we're really set to be successful going forward.
Huh, that explains why it was so hard for me to find lithium prices when I was looking.
Yeah,
I'm glad
it's
it's not just me.
There are consulting firms that do put together aggregated numbers, but they're projections and they're estimates.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what else? What else do we need to know? We have just a couple minutes left.
Well, we're doing really, really great things for the state of Nevada, and we're pleased to be moving forward. This is a large project. It's one of the top 3 to 5 economic infusions in this state right now in terms of just capital investment. It's a $3 billion project, and with that comes tax revenues, employment. We're going to put a lot of people to work, and then all of the ancillary economic benefits that come with investment. So And we're doing that all at a time when we're producing a material that our country needs. And so we're really pleased to be moving forward, and thank you for the opportunity to come talk about it on your show.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay, so production, you said 2027. We'll
Yeah.
see that lithium carbonate coming out of Thacker Pass. That will
Yeah.
be here before we know it.
Yeah, finally. We've worked really hard, and so we're delighted that we're at the end of the construction process.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tim, thank you so much. I sure appreciate you coming on and giving us the update.
My pleasure.
All right.
Nice to see it.
Well, that is it for this episode of Face the State. But for more information or to see past episodes, you can head to our website. It's 2news.com. Thank you so much.